save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well, and I got a package in the mail. The package says, wait a minute, let me cover this up here. Look, handle with care, fragile. Thank you. See it? So they're right there. That's what it says. And this comes from, I had spoken to the seller. I bought this from Discogs. Okay, yes, I shop from many different places. I'm an eBay. I'm a Mercari. I'm a Facebook Marketplace. I'm a Discogs. I'm straight out of from the vendors, from the Arrow videos and the Vinegar Syndromes and the Scream Factories. But when I'm hunting, I tend to go all over the place, okay? I go on my Google search engine, I type in what I'm hunting for, and then I find what I'm looking for. So I will tell you that before I open this up, the same seller that sold me this sold me this. Now, the only reason why I'm showing this Johnny Cash box set, is because this honest seller from Discogs, who I will attempt to pronounce his name, but not only will I attempt to pronounce his name properly this time, I will put the name up here because I suck, okay? When it comes to pronunciation of people's names and telling them where people came from, I have a hard time with that. So when he sold me this thing, I was shocked. The price was unbelievably cheap for what this is. I think I paid $100 for this. $100, and this is literally almost a $300 box set, okay? So the guy was honest with me, and the deal is that I don't want to give misinformation, so I don't know exactly the amount of money I paid for the thing or whatever. But after him trying to ship it, realized that he overcharged me on the shipping. So being an honest seller, he reimbursed me, I believe, $27 for the shipping. And automatically in my head, I was like, oh man, because what I got was an email that said, you have a was a reimbursement or a refund. You have a refund from Discogs. And I was like, oh man, this guy, he either figured out that this thing was worth more than what it was, or he doesn't have it in stock, or it was just a fraud, or 101 things went through my mind. But it wasn't. It wasn't. What it actually was an honest man giving me back the money for the shipping because he realized that he charged me too much for the shipping. So I hold that in the app. Listen, you know how I am on this channel. I hold honesty and stuff like that in the highest regards, okay? But when he wrote up on this thing, he said that the cover was damaged and almost falling off. Well, I will tell you right now, my friends, the cover is no longer damaged and the cover is no longer falling off. Such an easy fix. Such an easy fix. All I did was open this thing up. I bought some super glue, but it was a super glue gel. Okay, it's gotta be the super glue gel. Okay, I opened this up, and there was like frayed cardboard over here. I bent all the frayed cardboard back. I applied the super glue gel. Took all the discs out first, though. Very important. Take all of the physical media out of the box before you do this, because of the aromas, the vapors from the glue could damage your discs. Say, I've learned this in the past. I learned it the hard way, okay? But so you take everything out, put it to a side, and then what I do is you pull back all of the cardboard that was all messed up from your covers that's about to fall off, which is no longer, look, not falling off. And what I did is actually I took a pin and just pushed every little piece back into place and totally sealed the cover. So now I have a perfect Johnny Cash cover. Look, it is. It's. If you saw my original unboxing for this thing, which it's back there somewhere, it's in one of my other videos there. You would have seen that. Yeah, the cover was in a little rough shape. There was a little bit going on here. Not only with that, but there was a rip over here. I fixed that over there. It's perfect. It's exactly. I got no complaints over that. And that happens to be the complete 63. Now, I want you to think about this. The guy sold me this thing for like 100, I want to say 100 change. But then he gave me money back. 63 disc box set in a book. Okay. Now I'm not a mathematician. I'm not good at math at all, but $63, $63. 63 discs, individual discs of every single Johnny Cash album from his Columbia years for $100 and change or whatever. To me, worth every penny. I mean, you do the math on that. I'm not really sure what the deal is. So anyway, can I do this way? Can I just go? I'm just gonna see if I can go like this and see if I can show it to you. I don't want to give you any scan codes or anything. Wish I had a Shopee. Do I have a Shopee on me? Yeah, I got a Shopee, so I don't have to. Do I got a Shopee up? Yeah, I do. Haha, Shopee. That way I'm not attacked or killed in my sleep or something. I don't want any of that stuff going on there. Let me get rid of all of this information here. And get rid of this little tracking thing there. I don't want to track nothing. And any of these numbers or whatever that might discriminate me or mess me up or whatever. Listen, I love my viewers, but every once in a while, I do stumble upon a couple of wackadoos that absolutely hate me. You know, they're like, oh, I can't stand you. I just can't. So here we go. I think we're good. I'm not. I don't feel good. See, this is my paranoia setting in. The paranoia is setting. Let me make sure. Let me make sure 100%. Hang on. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the place right there. Can you see it? All right, let me try to pronounce that. Garoza Records, and they are located in on Federal Road, Garoza Records, Brookfield, Connecticut. So they are located in Brookfield, Connecticut. I'll put the name and his little logo up here right now, so I am not mistaken. He is out of Discogs, and he has a lot to choose from. So if you are still collecting physical media CDs, this is the guy. He's very trustworthy. Great company, great place. He's got my business. So what happened was I was searching for the remaining Johnny Cash stuff that I did not have. So there's the Columbia years, there's the Mercury years, there's Unearthed, and there's the stuff that he did where he just did nothing but covers. And I wanted to make sure I got it all, because that's I watch this channel. That's just the way I am. And I happen to be a giant. Listen, I'm not or never will be probably a country fan. Okay, but you gotta admit, Johnny Cash, he had style. The guy had style, and his music rocks. I mean, and I got to tell you that not only does it rock, I think that his live stuff surpasses his studio albums. When a musician can perform live and blow you away live over the studio stuff, you know they're good. You just know they're good. I'm sorry, because there's some people that sound great in the studio, and then there's some people that when you see them live, you're like, oh no, what happened to them? What happened to them? There was a group that I went to go see. Man, I wish I could remember what was it? I don't want to give the wrong group because I don't want to mess them up. It wasn't an Ario Speedwagon. It was a group like that. Was it Chicago? No, it wasn't even Chicago. Chicago was good. Wow, drawing a blank. But it's around that era. It was around that era. Starship? Nah, not Starship. Around that era. Anyway, I'm not even gonna try. Went to go see him, and I was like, wow, doesn't sound anything like the album, and this guy can't even like reach the same notes that he could reach on the album. That's how bad it was. So anyway, when I went on my Discogs thing and I went to go look and see what was here, I stumbled upon this, which I hope is exactly what I think I was getting. I'm getting a little nervous here because you might see a grown man cry here. No, we're good. I got nervous because look at the size of it. So there is a record version of this, and there is a CD version of this. And of course, I only collect CDs. I don't collect records. But this is Johnny Cash, the original Sun albums, 1957 to 1969. So this is pre the Columbia set. So we got so in order for you to be a completist on Johnny Cash, you got to own this, and then you got to own the Johnny Cash Columbia years. Then you got to own the Johnny Cash Mercury years. Then you got to own the Johnny Cash these Let me see if I can move this stuff out of here, because I moved these things the other day to get these so I can. Well, I'll pick those up later. Lucky one, none of them with Johnny Cash. You gotta own these things, which are the America albums. I think America. The company, the name of the company is called, I think, American. And what it is pretty much, he's got some songs that he wrote himself, but they're also a lot of all covers, a lot of covers. Like this is the one that has the Nine Inch Nails "Hurt" on it. These are the ones that have the Nine Inch have like I Won't Back Down by Tom Petty and stuff like that. He does covers on those, which I think they're great. So in order for you to have everything that he ever put out, you gotta have this first, then the Johnny Cash Columbia album set, then you gotta get the Mercury album box set, which is a little pricey, about $100. And then you gotta get the Johnny Cash individual things, and then you gotta get Unearthed Johnny Cash, which is all of the other cover stuff that he did in a box set. And I have all the other stuff so far, and I was missing this. Now, when I just opened it up and had a little shocking look on my face because of the size of it, I thought he gave me the record collection, but it's not. It's actually, if you look at it, it is in fact the CD collection that is a little difficult to find, little rare, and I was just happy that it was the same guy. When I saw it, I was like, wow, this is the same guy because this box set was, I think, arrived at my house like 3 days. This box set, same thing, about 3 days. Extremely fast shipper, extremely well shipped. Look at that. Did you see this? He put he had this backing this up inside this, which has cardboard inside the front, and this was also in it. So there's no damage going on here. And I think the other cool thing about this, if I really wanted to, I don't know. Let me just throw it out there. I have a strange feeling that I can, man, I might have to take the cardboard out. Yeah, I can. He just threw in a free protector for me there. I don't have to pay for it. I don't have to order like four dozen of them in order for me to cover one Johnny Cash box set. And with that said, my friends, yeah, that's the end of this video. I gotta tell you, I've been doing really good lately with my Discog sellers and my Macari sellers. Not so good with the eBay sellers. The eBay sellers have kind of been messing me up a little bit. They've been kind of, but besides that, I'm completely satisfied. So thank you very much, there, my friend. Let me see if I can bring up your. It might be if I haven't put the logo thing up here yet. It might be better for me to just bring this thing up here and find him here so I can show you his logo. Purchases, and I want the guy, the man's logo. Let's see here. There he is. Bring it up. There we go, right there. Let me get that in there. Hopefully you're getting that. I think you can get that. That's the guy you're looking for. That's who you're looking for to buy your physical media CDs from on Discogs. Okay, I'm not sure if he sells anywhere else. You can ask him that question. I plan on doing business with him again. If there's anything else that I want to purchase that he seems to come up with, he will be definitely getting my business. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.